So a little explanation for y'all what happened there. My backup bar on the far end there fell down. Oh, good Lord. So as I rolled that log, it pushed it off the far end, hence the use of the excavator to help bring it back up. Not to mention, or bring it back on the tracks. Not to mention, oh, excuse me, this log is freaking heavy. And that's the light one. Those oaks, I saw it out of oak yesterday and this morning. I'll have to get some footage of doing one of those, but those I'm doing on a contract. And actually he threw in this pine and another big pine. This one's 19 inches clean, it's diameter. He threw those in as part of the payment for free. He just wants me to saw the red oaks here into 9/4 slabs for him, and then he's going to use them for whatever, or sell them for whatever. Anyway, the red oaks are so heavy I couldn't even roll them. My wife and I together couldn't roll them. So we used a chain. I'll have to show you how to do that. You use a chain, hook it on the opposite side of the log basically, and then when you pick up on the loose end, it'll roll the log over for you. Works pretty slick. Anyway, got this big sucker rolled over. So let's take this side off. So I got that second piece taken off, second slab, whatever you want to call it. Got 2 or 3 little flimsy scraps on the bucket there, and then that top 1x there, which has got a funny taper in the middle, but still you'll be able to saw at least a 1x6 out of it, where you could chop the ends, make a couple 4-foot, 1x8s or whatever. So I have a hard time throwing that away so far. I might get better at it over the years. Anyway, she's ready to roll again. I feel like my blade is getting dull already. I don't know that, but if it is, I'm kind of pissed off because I would have made about 4 cuts on an oak log and 5 cuts on this pine log and already be getting dull. I'm not happy about that. So we'll just have to see. It's not smoking yet. It's not burning yet. So got some life left in it. All right. Well, I don't even need an oak log to show you guys what I was talking about. Pine log's proven to be too much. I'll show you my trick here for rolling the log through the excavator. Let's see here. You gotta go, first you gotta try to find the center of the log as best you can. You go down underneath. Yeah, all right. So you bring your slack around. That's what it is. So go over the top like that. Bring your slack around the bottom side here. You got to hook it pretty tight because you don't want the chain to slip on you once you start to pick up. So hook here on the back side as tight as you can. Really, I guess having something like a binder might be actually pretty handy, just so you can really get tight. But this worked last night. Now, the tail end of your chain, you bring back up and over whatever you're lifting with. Okay. Boy, I got that just right, didn't I? All right. So what happens now is when I start picking straight up here, the hook, because it's got that that extra slack in it, basically, when I start picking up, it's going to want to make that hook pull around underneath to pull out that slack. So make sure these are loose-ish. They're really not, but whatever. It worked last night. Let's hope it works again. not what it was supposed to do. The chain rotated around like I told you it might. Last night I had it tight enough that it actually got a good bite on the log. So that's something I'll have to work on, getting a little come along or getting a little miniature binder. Something to get it tight on the log. But you see what it did there? It worked anyway, because it managed to pick the weight of the log up enough that it went ahead and rolled on over. So I guess there's two ways it can be done. Anyway, if you got big toys like me, there ain't no sense in fighting that cant hook. Holy crap, I about killed myself. Oh, I think when they tell you this is a manual mill, what they mean is it will make you wish you bought anything but a manual mill.